In today's episode, we work on our farming building and our community ice farm, here on The Ripple Effect. Hello everybody, I'm CarlRyds, and welcome to episode 19 from season 3 on the Ripple Effect server. You join me just a stone's throw away from our Christmas area, and we are over here to build an ice farm. But before that, I have migrated my Minecraft accounts to Microsoft accounts for both my main account and my camera account. And I got this awesome little cape from Mojang as well for doing that. And it works really, really well with the Elytra. So I'm going to grab some resources, get replay mod on, and let's build our ice farm. Yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen. So, after I set off the flying machine by accident, I sort of rage quit for the night, went to bed, and came back the next morning, and built the farm back up again. And here it is in all its glory. Now, there was also some other issues as well. These pistons, I originally put sticky pistons, and they're supposed to be normal pistons. Underneath all of these slabs, and also these little areas right here as well, I was using glazed terracotta because I thought that glazed terracotta was an immovable object. Turns out it's in this weird kind of state where honey blocks and slime blocks will not stick to it, but it can still be moved by pistons and sticky pistons. So it turns out I had to remove all of those and change them for obsidian instead, to stop the pistons pushing down all of the water source blocks and these special blocks in the middle that allows more ice to form around it as well. I've also built up the rest of the farm as well, so we've got this little area that it sits on and all the framework around it as well, including these little areas here for the stoppers for the flying machines. This little light here is far enough away from here to stop it melting the ice, but is close enough to this area that it stops mobs spawning on here, which is really important. And obviously we've got the glass along here to stop mobs spawning on that bit of the farm as well. These are here to stop the flying machine, and obviously this flaps up and down to set it back off again. But these repeaters are a delay because when the pistons are here on the flying machine, they are actually pushing down and coming back up, and you can't send the flying machine back while it's doing that, unfortunately. So we do have to stop it here momentarily for all the pistons to stop and then send the flying machine back that way again. We have a very similar setup on this side, as you can see, but we also have this line as well. And if I just go down here, you'll see that we have a lever on up, off, down, so it's off at the moment. And that basically locks the trapdoor in the up position, so it will not activate the observer when the fly machine comes back. And that's how we stop the farm. Little bed here, of course, for you to sleep while you're AFKing. So we could just turn the farm on. It will set it off and start pushing the ice down that has formed. And you'll see that we'll start forming ice again on this area as the flying machine is going that way. And it's just going to run back and forth until we turn it off, and it's going to keep producing ice downstairs. The design for this farm is by Dusty Dude, and it was inspired by Pixel Riffs. And I'll leave a link to both of those videos in the video description below. What I'm going to do right now is show you a full time lapse of this farm running from start to finish, so you can see all that lovely ice being made. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. The link to the music used in that time-lapse is, of course, in the video description below. But now it's time to see how much ice we got in that 30 minutes of farming. And now I get to do one of the most satisfying things in Minecraft, breaking ice. That and bone blocks is probably some of the best noises in the game. And there we have it. The farm has been completely harvested. Want to have a guess how much we've got? 9, 10, 14 and a bit stacks in 30 minutes. So in an hour, that's about 28 and a half, I'd say, stacks. So if we do 28 times 64 plus 32, we're looking at about 1,824 pieces of ice per hour. So I think that is about a stack of packed ice, or compressed ice as it's called in the UK. And then that's left over as well. I don't think that's too bad at all for this size of farm. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this farm has come out. And now I need to sort out all my shulker boxes. While I do that, and there is more I want to do over here, but we're going to come back here later on in the episode. But for now, let's head back to the base. Over the last few hours, I've been setting up this brand new farming building over here at the base. So let's go inside and take a look what we've got. So first of all, under here is the composters. I'll be grabbing some villagers later on for these. Over here we have some lava above here and some cauldrons, because we're going to make ourselves a dripstone lava farm, which we bought some dripstone from Duds' base. He doesn't know that yet, but we have. And I'm going to put those on these blocks so it'll start dripping down into the cauldron and we can start collecting some lava. This building is going to have many little farms. So over here we're going to have a seed to bone meal farm. Over on this side we are going to have a glow lichen farm. But we are going to start with a nano farm for wheat, carrots, beetroot, potatoes and all that good stuff. So we're going to start that right here. So these are the resources we're going to need, and this is a design by Riley. And as always, I'll leave a link to the tutorial in the video description below. We're going to start off by getting rid of this block, and also we need to get rid of this block as well. We'll fill this back block in with water, and we'll probably need to get rid of that. Next, we're going to take our 3 dispensers, and I also want to take a moss block as well and fill this in with that just to make it look a little bit better. And we are going to do a dispenser facing in this direction, a dispenser facing in this direction, and we also need one there. So if we take like some birch here, we should be able to do that. That maybe, and then put that dispenser right there. Next we can take our observer, and we'll also need the piston as well, so we'll go on top of here, bob it up like that, and then put the piston facing downwards like so. And then we can get rid of these temporary blocks right here. Next, we're going to take our blocks and our redstone. We're going to place 2 there and 1 at the back like so. We're going to put our redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust, and redstone dust on there like so. We're going to place our lever right here. We are also going to replace that block with dirt, and we need to hoe it as well right there so we can place our crops there. And now we can fill up each of these dispensers with some bone meal so we can give it a good test. So we turn this on, hoe this soil, and get ourselves some wheat. Awesome, that farm works great. You saw that I got like 40 wheat in a matter of no time there. We do have to till the soil each time we use it, but that's not too bad. We'll just leave a hoe in one of these barrels or the chests up here. So that is the nano farm complete. Next up, we are going to do our seed to bone meal farm. If you can really call this a farm, because it's one of the easiest things to build in the world. So I required no tutorial for this. Barrel, hopper, and then a composter, like so, hopper, chest. So that is basically it. We put the seeds in there, and you can hear it going through the system, and eventually we will get a piece of bone meal in this barrel. And there we have it. There's our first piece of bone meal. So when we're using the nano farm, we're getting loads of seeds, we can put the seeds back in here and grab ourselves some bone meal. Next up, I think we'll do our sweet berries farm. So we just get rid of that, and I need to get rid of that as well. Put a block there, but don't worry, the glow berries do give off light, and so does this lava, so we should be okay with that. So we grabbed some glow berries when we're over at Duds' base as well. So if we use these, we should just be able to put that on this block all the way down to here. And then if we grab some of this bone meal, we should just be able to bone meal it and get the glow berries off the vine right there. And just like that, we've got ourselves some glow berries. The next farm we need to do over here is our glow lichen farm by Raiseworks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want a space there, so we'll put that there. We'll put a block there for now. And our barrel on top of there. We'll replace that with a stair later on. Next up, we need our sticky piston, like so. And we'll put a lever on top of the barrel. We'll put ourselves a observer, so we need to go this way like so. So we can put the observer facing in the right direction. I might have to go down a little bit here to do it. So that is facing the wrong way. I could never ever get observers in the correct direction. It's beyond my capabilities. So like so. Come on. Moss carpet. There we go. Then I can do that. And I do actually need to go lower this time. So we can put that like so. Get our observer down there. So when they connect, they'll do a pulse. So that's awesome. Get rid of all of that. And that as well. We'll put a hopper going into the barrel right there. Come up here, grab that. Get ourselves some of this and a dispenser like so. We'll put our stone buttons around it because we don't want the glow lichen to go on to these sides. And we'll bob back our moss and our moss carpet as well. I'm over here at the storage system, just getting some glow lichen and some bone meal for our farm. And I just wanted to show you guys the new storage room. So everything on this side is our normal storage. This middle bit is for 117 items. And the bit at the end is for all the mycelium and everything that we got from the island at the start of the season. And you'll see that it is all glowing. Because I bought some glow ink from Duds' base. And that means that I can now read the top line of my storage system without going up here and going, what does that say? So, yeah, it's really cool that I can read this from this distance. And I really love the glowing. So now I just need to put the bone meal into here. A glow lichen on the front of there and use my farming shears for the farm. So I need to turn it on and turn it like so it'll start rolling. And then we just stand here with left mouse click and get ourselves some glow lichen. So in just a few seconds, we have managed to get ourselves 19 glow lichen. So this is going to be a really cool farm. Next, I just need to get our villagers in here. And while I do that, I'm going to send you over to Duds' base where we did a little recording the other night. Duds, that's a nice panda you've got there.
That a panda. It's a derpy skull. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a panda.
No, that thing's been sitting in my creative world for over a year now. And I just finally found a home for it.
Nice. It does look cool. It looks derpy. It's nice.
It is, and I love it. I'm going to actually swing out. My worry is the whole section was going to be too cluttered because there's a lot of stuff going on right there.
Mm-hmm. I think you've got good spacing on these things. You've got your lighthouse and this lovely crow's nest up here as well. So, yeah.
I think the sails is the best part about the base so far.
It is really, really good. Oh my god. Sweet berries hurt.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like that indeed. Did you find my friends?
Yes. They've already been taken care of, so you don't even need to.
What I'm going to do right now is show the replay video that I recorded of them in there. Did you notice straight away?
I walked in my storage room, heard one ding, and went, well, that can only be one place. So I swam up my waterfall, destroyed all the chickens, and then when I was ready to record the episode, I showed what was there.
Nice, nice.
My base has to be the most pranked base this entire season.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. When I came up with it, I was watching Aubrey's video. And I was like, oh, they're pranking now, are they? I think
we're pranking because it was revenge pranking from the last time I got pranked.
Where's my revenge, Duds? Where's my revenge?
I haven't gotten to it yet. It took 6 months to get that prank revenge done.
So season 4 then.
Yeah. I don't like how these sweet berry bushes are in a line. It's annoying me.
I don't like how they hurt me. It's like, welcome to my base.
I have to get over it.
Welcome to my base. Here, have some hurty.
Well, you shouldn't step in the sweet berry bushes. They're for decoration.
For decoration purposes only.
Yeah.
Duds is offline right now, and I think it would be rude of me to not come over here and make his panda look more like a panda. So the first thing we're going to do is just take these out right here, because they don't really work pandery. So what we can do is we can get down there and bob it like so, and maybe this way like that, and now I have to get out of this hole. There we go. Okay, so we'll put those back there. I think that is a good start for our panda. Next, I think, just has to be the ears, doesn't it? So, let's see. How are we going to do this? So, if we take this out, and then put that back in there so he's not missing blocks. But we'll put that there, that there. That should look like an ear. And then the same on this side. So we'll take that one out. Again, we'll put it in here. So he's got blocks to put it back with. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go and stand on top of his tree. There we go. We're looking more like a panda now, aren't we? Pandas have a little bit of a droopy bit as well. So if we take these out, we've got that little droopy bit right there. We can put that under here as well. We're starting to look beautiful. Now the eyes are a bit difficult because of the half slabs and the things there. This would be the perfect time for you to add some white buttons into the game, Mojang. Yes, Link! No white buttons, but I can use the invisible iron frames. Awesome. Okay, so the panda's looking pretty good, but we do need to add a little bit more to it, as we've just discussed. So, if we add, and this is my quartz, so we can keep the quartz, that's fine. There, that there, and oh, this is beautiful. Oh, dearie me. And there we have it. Duds' beautiful panda. Now we're going to head back to the ice farm. So the ice farm already looks pretty cool as it is, but we've still got quite a lot of landscaping to do over here. So let's get replay mod on. And there we have it. Since that time lapse, I've put in all the jungle slabs at the bottom. I've also put in 2 more of our big pillars on either side of the build as well, and filled in all of the dirt along here and made it into a little bit of a mob farm. And that's exactly why this is all raised up, and it's got all of these glass dividers and everything, so we don't have the mobs that collect around here in our farm. I've also finished the nether tunnel for this build as well, so if we go through, you'll see that it's the tile walls from the build, and we've also got these areas as well, which are just like the pillars that we built over there. You can see the nether from here, but having this ice at the back means as you go through it this way, catches your eye as you go through and also provides some light as well. But sadly, that is going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you and that ghast in the next video.